So a strange phenomenon has started to occur amongst Pokemon GO players. It's called exercise. So Pokemon GO is, without a doubt, one of the biggest things to happen this month. You can't look anywhere without it being at least mentioned 15 times. I mean, the majority of my newsfeed on Facebook is just littered with it. I mean, I've got friends who are just going absolutely crazy over it. Still can't get into my area, so I still can't get in and see what all the fuss is about. But I will download it and I'll give it a little bit of a go. And who knows, maybe give a bit of feedback on it. We'll see. But unfortunately, amongst all the craze, there is the odd one or two negative bits of news. You probably already saw that a poor 19-year-old girl found a dead body floating in a river whilst hunting for Pokemon. But that's just one of those things. It's a horrible, occurrence, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody turned around and, if that girl actually kind of like every time she heard the theme song for this for Pokemon and stuff, she'd probably sitting in the corner as a gibbering wreck. However, looking over at the arse pimple that is the internet known as Kotaku, we have this article.
Pokemon GO could be a death sentence for a black man.
Actually, wait, no. Clapping could be triggering. Let's see. Or... Actually, that could be offensive to beatniks. Well done, Kotaku. Way to suck the fun out of everything in life. Again. This website, if you don't already know, is part of Gorka, which Hulkamania, if you don't already know, absolutely demolished Gorka. So it's only a matter of time before hopefully this website dies. And I, for one, will not miss it. Now, I haven't played Pokemon GO, as I've mentioned in this video and in my previous sort of video, but I'm pretty sure playing Pokemon GO as it's intended doesn't involve waving a gun around or anything like that. You're just walking around with your phone sort of looking like a gormless pillock, which I guess is partly, part of the fun. I mean, just to give you an idea here, here's a little excerpt from the article. Pokemon GO asks me to put my life in danger if I choose to play it as it is intended. What? Are you fucking serious? Alright, here's another one. Let's add Pokemon GO to the extremely long list of things white people can do without fear of being killed. I shit you not. I mean, there's something here, it's saying the breakdown is simple. Simple, yeah. There's a statistically disproportionate chance that someone could call the police to investigate me for walking around in circles in the complex. Look, prick. I would say that would about anybody. If I saw somebody circling around my house several times, regardless of what race they were, I'd be a little bit suspicious. Even if they were walking around staring at their phone, I'd be like, what the fuck's that idiot doing? I'd be keeping an eye on him. It doesn't matter if he was white, black, Asian, whatever. Otherkin, you know what I mean, furry bastards. I'm not going to read the entire article. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. If you want to get a headache, fine. But, I mean, unless you're playing Pokemon GO with the intent of holding a gun in your other hand, which, by the way, is not how you capture Pokemon, I think you'll be fine. All right? If you're just going to walk around with your phone, you'll be fine. Okay? Trust me. As long as you make sure that you don't go walking onto a road just to catch that Pikachu, you're not going to come into any harm, all right? I mean... what the fuck, man? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever read. It's like... yeah, because you're going to get shot fiddling around with your phone, aren't you? Seriously. I mean... unless you buy that special phone case. I'll see if I can find the picture. If you can find that special phone case where it looks like you're holding a gun but your phone's in it, you've probably seen it yourself. If I can find it, I'll probably put it in the corner here or something. But unless you're walking around with something like that, I think you're gonna be okay. To be honest, we're so used to seeing people walking around on their phones that people would just naturally assume you're either playing a mobile game or you're simply texting or anything like that, or FaceTiming. You know, it's not. This isn't something new. Walking around with your phone in your hand isn't something new. It's not as if this has just happened overnight. To be honest, there's very little about Pokemon Go in this article. It's basically just an entire sort of diatribe of how can I turn this and make it about me? You know, again, it's like Pokemon Go has just been released. We've got the recent news of all the shootings, which, you know, by the way, I'll just interject here, is horrible on both sides, okay? I might come back to that later. But you've got Pokemon Go coming out. The recent events that's just happened. How can I combine the two together and make it about me? How can I portray myself as the victim in all of this? Classic fucking Kotaku writing there. If I was walking around doing this, get in that Pokeball, come on. I'm pretty sure people would just give me a wide berth and leave me alone. I don't think that would give the police any incentive to shoot me, if they had guns over here anyway. Tasers and pepper spray probably, but I think they'd just leave me alone. Probably one of them, chances are, the way that the popularity is gained in this game, on this game, probably one of the officers will probably challenge me to a flipping Pokemon duel. This is not the first or last time we're going to hear about Pokemon Go probably causing injury or, heaven forbid, death. And, you know, there's already been police statements issued about being safe and stuff playing Pokemon Go. But I think it's kind of safe to assume that you really need to sort of look left and right, even if you were texting or FaceTiming somebody on your phone anyway. Never mind playing a mobile game. But I'm not actually going to go into that because a friend of mine, that Canon guy, he made a video all about things like that. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Please check his video out. It's really good. I just actually thought, can somebody hack this game or mod this game and make a Trigglypuff? Just make it a Super Rare so I can go out and find it. You know, so it's just like standing there in front of me doing that. That would actually be quite something I'd like to find. But in true, regressive, horrible clickbait article writing, I tried to leave a comment on the article and it says requires approval first. And I can guarantee you after what I wrote, which by the way wasn't inflammatory, it was genuine criticism here, I can guarantee you it's not going to get posted, it'll get denied. Because that's the kind of site Kotaku is. Unless you, if you disagree with them, no, you're not going to get a voice on this site. Go figure. No wonder it's not viewed as a reliable source of information. And it's no surprise that the likes of that and Gorka and Mary Sue or everything or anything like that is going down the shitter and going down fast. And as I mentioned before, I for one will be glad to see it when it's dead. So in closing, I'd like to say, Kotaku, there's a big fuck you. All for you, buddy. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of these, please hit the subscribe button down below. Again, check the article down below, as well as the video going into a bit more detail, just around about sort of how, you know, Pokemon Go could be bad for idiots, by my friend That Canon Guy. So check that down below and subscribe to his channel. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys and girls, and everything in between. See you next time. Oh my god, someone's already done it. You maniac!